What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a new reaction video. Today's doing something a bit different. We're reacting to KSI reacting to a diss track on himself. Reason I'm doing this way, not just reacting straight to the diss track. I've already heard bits and pieces of the diss track, right? But copyright reasons. Last song I reacted to, which was KSI's song, funnily enough, got fully flagged and I had to completely cut out pretty much all the footage. It literally got blocked, so it wouldn't even go on YouTube at all. So it makes doing reactions to mainstream artists really hard, and SWARMZ is a mainstream artist, so this will probably get flagged, but at least we can get clip, or the video will be mainly us reacting to KSI's reaction of the song, if that makes sense. And of course, if it doesn't get flagged, I will still quote-unquote react to the song at the same time, right? Because obviously KSI is going to be doing his reaction. So we'll see how this goes, see how this works. I've never done it this way before, so I'm sorry if this is not the vibe, but I would like be interested to see what KSI thinks of it anyway, right? Because the diss track is on him as well. So,
all right. I think it's time we react to this diss track.
Let's get it. Let's get it, guys. Obviously, still there. Little sub bell, little, you know, little KSI sub bell on there. You know, make sure you do the same for me. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Obviously, I'll link this video in the description so you guys can go check it out.
All right. I think it's time we react to this diss track. Come on then. Come on then. Everyone's reacted except me, so let's do it. KSI diss track, SWARMZ. Almost got 1 million views in a day. Fair play, man, because I know his recent songs ain't been hitting the million. Anyway, there we go.
Speed up. You've got 2 weeks left to lose 10 kg, my bro. Let's go. Speed up, man. Wait, who's calling me again? Oh, you're training, bro. Bro, I've got to take this hold on, man. Hello.
Who brings their phone to work out? Oh, actually, I don't know. I guess people do. I guess you put on your AirPods or your headphones. Yeah, okay, fair. I guess whenever I train in boxing, I never bring my phone because I'm there like, oh, I'm here to just work and I don't want any distractions. But anyway.
What do you mean they want the KSI diss right now? I'm training. I've got 2 weeks. I've got at least 10 kg. I learn how.
No one asked for this. Let's be honest. No one asked for this. You told everyone that you were doing it. And then they were like, all right, go on then, let's see it. Even I was like, all right, I'm interested. Let me see this. No one was calling you being like, yo, we need a diss track from you, SWARMZ. Diss KSI, bruv. Diss him. It's his time. He's been waiting. We've been waiting for this moment. Since Quineka dissed him, we've been starving.
I'm just saying, like, SWARMZ doing the track, whether it's good or bad, of course, if it's a good track, that's great. If it's a bad track, or if you think it's bad, you know, end of the day, it's free, you know, it's free promotion for the fight. It boosts it more, it hypes it up more, because let's be honest, everyone was underwhelmed with the, you know, Wasabi pulling out, and then obviously KSI fighting SWARMZ as like the backup fight, right? Obviously, I didn't react to it, but obviously there's been a huge announcement. KSI is fighting 2 people on the same night, assuming SWARMZ doesn't cause too much of an issue for him, which I mean, obviously, I doubt it. And obviously, but you never know with fights. You know, he could get an unlucky hit to him, and then, you know, doctors could call it or something. You know, because obviously he ain't gonna be going into a second fight if he's got a concussion, or if he's taking, you know, a serious blow that the doctors think it might have to call it off or whatever. But obviously, it's still, regardless of the diss track, I hope KSI responds to it. Because obviously, it's good promotion. It's good promotion for the fight, for the event. Obviously, KSI wants to make this event huge, the biggest event, regardless of who he's fighting. Because obviously, it promotes his boxing company, which is Misfits, right? I think KSI owns it, and it's like a boxing event that throws on boxing matches that, regardless of whether KSI is fighting or not, there'll be obviously a way to watch boxing. So I think he wants to push that, and obviously DAZN's a part of it too. When is it? Is it the 27th? I'll have to double check. If I'm not working, I'm definitely going to be watching it. But if I am working, I'll probably have to watch the highlights at some point, you know?
We've been hungry for a diss track against KSI. And we've been waiting for you, SWARMZ. You are the man we've been waiting for to diss KSI.
Oh god.
Oh,
2 weeks. I've got at least 10 kg. I learn how to box.
No, man, I love it. I love he's already making excuses before the fight. Why did you call me out then? These people, you know, I rate that he's still getting into the ring, unlike Alex Pasami, but fucking hell. You're there like, I'll smoke KSI. Bro, before we start this, let me run back the chat, bro. He said this. This is what Swarm said.
You can go to KSI and say, I want to do a boxing game with him. I'll smoke.
He's winning. He's winning. You want KSI?
I want KSI. I'll win, bro. I'll smoke him. I'll smoke him.
Smoked.
I'll smoke him, bro.
So, man's saying this. I'll smoke him. I'll smoke him. KSI, done now. I'll beat him in a boxing match. And now, the start of his diss track towards me. And he's there like, bro, I got to lose 10 kg. I don't know how to box.
Bit too late, bro. You talked that up too much.
I love it.
Smack.
I love it.
I'm not gonna lie though, you can't blame Swarms. At the end of the day, whether he wins or loses this, if he loses, fair, everyone expected him to lose. If he wins it, then that's ridiculous. It's just insane, right? No one expects him to win it, and it's huge. Either way, he's making tons of money off the fight. He's making, you know, it's loads of promotion for his music and stuff like that. End of the day, the guy wins, right? Whether you lose, whether you win the fight. If someone offered me, hey Matt, you go fight KSI next week. You're super unfit. You're never gonna beat him, but you'll get a bag and you'll get, you know, in the spotlight. You know, you'll make bread and you'll get followers of it. Hell yeah, I'll get knocked out for it. Why not? You know, I mean, obviously I'd try, but like I know I wouldn't beat KSI, especially yeah. Obviously, I would never beat KSI in the sense that I've never had boxing training. I'm not very fit. I'd have to, you know. It's different because obviously Swarm's going into this fight with no background, no time to really train. I don't know if he was, because obviously I think he didn't he hint at a boxing fight prior to KSI calling KSI out, right? I don't know, but anyway. Either way, you can't really blame the guy, can you?
Nah, man, you're taking a piss, man. Fuck this, man. Hold up, man.
Can we get to the actual song now? Here we go.
Jeez. Boxing glove as a mic. Let's go.
That's unique.
KSI diss track.
Your KSI's getting into it a
I heard
bit.
they played this on Camel the Extra, man.
Will this be the ring song for Swarms? Will this be Swarms' ring song?
Hey.
Madman from the like or song, and this ain't no sidemen diss track. Bandana cause your hair
mention
like
sidemen.
I won't know back like Ridgeback. Would have lost it to Logan Paul if it didn't move nuts and
I mean, straight. I love it. Straight for the forehead. Straight for the forehead. You know, it's an easy one. It's an easy one, bro. My fan base have been clowning me for years. Years, fam. And you think you are going to do anything to me? Stop!
One thing you'll know about KSI, unlike most people his size, you know, most people his size have obviously huge. And don't get me wrong, KSI does have an ego, but he is humbled a lot in the sense of his friends, the sidemen, and obviously people around him do keep him humble. They actually bully him quite a lot. It's funny, and he knows how to laugh at himself. He knows how to take it on the chin and laugh it off, and go with the punches, where a lot of people at his size won't be able to do that. And obviously his fan base are a big part of the reason why he can, because his fan base bully him a lot. Like, if you look at his Reddit videos, if you look at a lot of the stuff, a lot of the shit he gets, don't get me wrong, they're loyal. Only they can bully him. If someone else goes after him, they will murder him. And if I could suddenly go and diss KSI now, I will get hate. Probably, if people watch this video, I would get hate. Like, the fans of KSI are very, very loyal, and yes, they may, you know, mock him a bit in the Reddit and all that, and but if another group of people start going at him, like, they won't have it, you know. It's one of those things. It's one of those, like, it's like you can bully your little brother, like you can bully your own family, right? But no one else can bully them. It's that kind of like vibe, right? And obviously the sidemen have got that with him. The sidemen keep him humble. You know, he doesn't have a bunch of yes men around him, but obviously they also know like how big he is, how clever he is. You know, he is a genius in his own right. Obviously people call him stupid, but business minded he is. He's very, very smart guy in a lot of other ways. So don't get it twisted, you know.
But okay, it sounds pretty good so far, actually. I mean, it should. He is a musician.
Yep. Which is probably why this will get copyrighted.
Madman from the Lycos song, and this ain't no sidemen diss track. Bandana cause your hairline lift by your exes, I won't know back like Ridgeback.
Fam, why are you saying bad man from the Leica song when Houdini got more views? Or more streams, should I say? And he got more views on YouTube. More people saw you in Houdini than Leica, fam. Like, you should have said bad man from that Keisha and Becky song. Remix.
Jeez.
Oh no, tell a lie. Oh, fucking hell, Swarms. Houdini has only got 29 million views, whereas Leica has got 34 million. So, okay, combined, more people have heard or seen you on Houdini. But anyway, let me just move on.
Madman from the Lycos song, and this ain't no sign.
Okay, now hold on. No,
Okay, Kazal's just analysing it.
What's this guy? What's with a balaclava? With a boxing helmet on.
It's a very interesting look.
Yeah, brother, I'm a bad man. Batman T. G. You know what? It's actually quite practical. Like, if you're on the street and you ever get into a fist fight, you're prepared, isn't it?
I mean,
I should react to this trap, man. Oh, bro.
Madman from the Lycos song, and this ain't no sidemen diss track. Bandana cause your hairline lift by your exes, I won't know back like Ridgeback. Would've lost it to Logan Paul if it didn't move nuts and swing for your head back. Can't lie, you're gonna lose this one. I suggest from now that you plan your get back.
You said I'm gonna lose this one. Let's be honest, you're not beating me. That's why I had to fight two people. I'm gonna make light work of you, and I'm like, alright, now for the real test. The pro boxer.
This one I suggest from now that you plan your get back. Madman from the Lycos song, and this ain't no sidemen diss track. Bandana cause your hairline
Oh,
lift
this
by
is
your
the
exes,
chorus.
I won't
Okay.
know back like Ridgeback.
Okay.
Would've lost it to Logan Paul if it didn't move nuts and swing for your head back. Can't lie, you're gonna lose this one. I suggest from
Jeez,
now that you
look at
plan
that
your
form.
get back. Just came.
That form was nuts! Crazy, bro. That shadow boxing, bro. Let's slow-mo the shit out of this. Hold on. Look at these techers. Damn! Oh, I've been knocked out.
You plan your get back. Jess, K, Olivia, JJ, which one gave you chlamydia? I know you're in your room.
Okay, well, none of those women gave me chlamydia. I don't think I've ever slept with a girl called Olivia or Jess. Wow, we're just plucking names out of thin air now. Olivia rhymes, so fuck it.
You plan your get back. Jess, K, Olivia, JJ, which one gave you chlamydia? I know you're in your room wanking with your Nivea. I was licking shots like Sivia. I don't wanna hear no he say, she say. I don't wanna hear excuses. Man's been fighting for like 4 years and I still ain't seen improvements. Turning on a block like.
I mean, you will see August 27th. You will see the improvement.
I mean, he's
unfortunately for you.
obviously when he says he hasn't seen any improvements, he's referring to all the other boxing fights. Because obviously KSI fought Joe Weller, he fought Logan Paul twice. So he's kind of like, you know, throughout the fights there wasn't much improvement in terms of technique, which is what KSI wants to prove in this upcoming fight. He's saying he's no longer doing the wild overhand swings. He's, in terms of technical boxing, he's saying he's improved a lot. So hopefully we see that during the actual fight. And I'm sure we will. You can see from when he's done the clips of him shadowboxing during his song and stuff, he seems good. Like, he seems to kind of, you know, improve. But obviously you can only tell so much, right? So from that. So we'll see.
For you, it's against you, brother. But you will see the improvements.
Man's been fighting for like 4 years and I still ain't seen improvements. Turning on a block like Chunks and Philly. Jake Paul, don't be silly. I can show you how we get down mad gritty. Yo, this is London City. Don't say my name cause I'm ruthless. Up, down, left, right, leave a man toothless. I'm a madman, they call me Judas. Knock man down, I leave this nigga useless. Steady, ready, punch you up, then I punch up Deji. Do it, Pantelli.
He's gonna fight Deji out after? What?
You're gonna punch up Deji after you punch up me? Am I dickhead? That's where I draw the line. You don't attack family. How dare you, Swarms? How dare you? How dare you even say his name, let alone try to punch him up? No, my watch.
I love how he's just laughing for all.
Deji would smoke you. Stop.
Steady, ready, punch you up, then I punch up Deji. Do it, Pantelli, let's go no jelly.
That doesn't make sense either. Like, you wouldn't go for the harder fighter first, then go for the, you know what I mean? Like, in terms of, if you're Swarms and you want to fight KSI, you'd go through Deji first, then KSI. It would just make sense, right? Like, the way, that's the whole set of Alex Wasabi. That's why everyone was kind of really excited for it. Because Deji lost, which is why, you know, KSI needs to get that revenge for his brother in a way. You know what I mean? So that, it doesn't make sense to go for KSI, then Deji. Like, once you beat KSI, that's it. You're beating the best, right? So, I mean, you know, obviously, Deji's also fighting, and we'll see how if and how much he's improved.
About Eddie, caution. How many times have you had an abortion? Your girl left you. I don't get why you.
Quebec already did this, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Caution. How many times have you had an abortion? Your girl left you. I don't get why you're talking. Man from the like or song, and this ain't no sidemen diss track. Bandana cause you like lift by your exes. I won't know bad like would've lost it, tunnel go poor if it didn't move nuts and swing for your head. Can't lie, you're gonna lose this one. I suggest from now that you plan your kick back. Man from the like or song, and this ain't no sidemen diss track. Bandana cause you like lift by your exes. I won't know bad like ridgeback.
Regardless, in terms of, you know, whether you consider it to be a good diss track or not, obviously there was a lot of lines used from what Quebec has done in the past and former diss tracks. To be fair, a lot of the dirt on KSI has, you know, already been outed because of the amount of diss tracks that are on him, so it's kind of hard to come up with new shit unless you're in his inner circle that would know about it, you know what I mean? So in a way, obviously KSI's laughing at Swarms because the diss track itself hasn't got much to it in terms of what's already known and what's already out there, because it's hard, like, you know, KSI does keep a lot of the stuff he does in a private sense, right? Especially things obviously he won't want other people to know. He's not going to be out there. Obviously, you know, if it ever comes about that him and the sidemen boys to start doing diss tracking again, obviously that'd be different because obviously the sidemen know a lot about him and what he does on a day-to-day and all the bad things he does and the bad things he says and the bad things he's done. So that's why obviously when it came to the original sidemen diss track season, it's what made it so interesting when you had KSI and Harry going at it. Like, not in a sexual way, I mean like in a diss track way, because they both know a lot of stuff about each other, so it makes it interesting. But obviously Swarmz going after KSI, you know, he's probably done a little bit of research on him, gone back, look at some of the past diss tracks and stuff, got a bit of information from there, you know, maybe little bits and pieces that he knows, dissing his boxing, whatever. But in terms of an actual diss track, it's not that deep, because obviously it's already been done. Obviously Swarmz probably didn't have tons of time to do it, because obviously he's in boxing training himself and he hasn't got long, like he said during this video, to get it done. So, I mean, I feel for it, but obviously, yeah, that's why KSI is laughing right now. But, I mean, you can't really expect too much more from Swarmz, because obviously Swarmz doesn't know KSI's backstory. He probably, you know, he's done a diss track on the information that he's currently got, and obviously he doesn't have tons of time to keep digging into it, because obviously he's got to train for this boxing fight. If anyone needs to train, it's Swarmz at this point, because obviously KSI should be leagues ahead. Obviously, I believe he is. Obviously, I'm a big KSI fan. I believe he is. I believe he'll win. But obviously, we don't know what man like Swarmz has been up to. I'm assuming he's training. You'd hope. If he's not, he could just be going in there for a bag. Who knows? We'll see.
Wow.
This KSI guy's a clown, man. These that are calling us up saying, take a fight. I've never boxed before.
You said you'd smoke me! You said you'd beat me in a boxing match! So we're calling your bluff! And now you want to complain! Bro, this is why I'm fighting two people, fam. This is why I'm fighting two people. Jesus Christ.
Is that, maybe that is actually why he decided to fight two. Because that, yeah. I mean, a lot of people also did complain about it, right? Like the fact that it isn't, or it shouldn't be a challenge for KSI. It's a kind of a joke fight. In a sense. Obviously, if Swarmz somehow win, that'll be something different. And then obviously the second fight won't go ahead, but I can't see that happening. Surely not. Surely not.
He called me a pussy. And he says he'll knock me out. I can't wait. We'll see.
All right.
This was one of the funniest videos.
It's actually really fun to. It's really fun to see. Honestly, I actually prefer doing videos like this. I know it's not like I'm reacting to KSI's reaction, but it's funny to analyze what he's doing, how he's taking it, and then I can discuss on it and talk to you guys about it in the comments and you guys watching. Let me know what you guys think down below. Who's gonna win this fight? Is Swarmz gonna win it? Is KSI gonna win it? Is the other pro boxer, I forget his name, don't ask me to remember his name. Who do you think is going to win? Obviously, KSI will not fight the pro boxer if he loses to Swarmz. It's not going to happen. Obviously, if I was a betting man, like SWARMZ isn't gonna win. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting my money on KSI. Second fight though is where things get a bit more techie. Do I believe if KSI fought this pro boxer one-on-one, would he win? I would believe so. But, you know, obviously KSI does a monstrous stamina, so I actually believe it's possible he could do it, as long as he doesn't take too much damage, too many hits in the first fight against SWARMZ, which, you know, I mean, KSI has proven he can take a hit. Obviously, he took quite a few hits from Logan and kept on going and kept on swinging. So, we'll see. Obviously, you never know with boxing. Fighting two people is very, very, very different to fighting one. Obviously, I think KSI could take them both if it was just a one-on-one fight, different nights, you know. But fighting two in one night is a big ask for any pro boxer, let alone an amateur level pro boxer. You know what I mean? But I have big faith KSI will win it. Let me know down below who you think will win. Do you think KSI will either lose to SWARMZ, beat the pro boxer as well, or do you think KSI will beat SWARMZ but lose to the pro boxer? I'd like to know what you guys' thoughts are. If you guys are putting any bets on it, let me know as well. I'm very curious. I might actually chuck a bet on. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed this reaction, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see all of you beautiful people in the next one. Peace. I'm sorry, I was never enough for you. I try to improve myself for you. I'm sorry.